What is going on, guys? It's your boy Cryptodilly, and today I'm going to try to uncover the mystery behind Lascaux, the new mysterious artist in the NFT art scene. Now, the question circling NFT Twitter right now is, who is Lascaux? It's an unknown artist emerged last fall and exploded onto the scene, being featured as the 19th artist in the Noble Gallery. Now, the Noble Gallery is a curated art collection by notable artists in the space like Cass Simard, Alien Queen, Grant Yun, and many other well-known artists in the collection. Lascaux's first piece is named No More Royalties and is sold as an open edition, selling for 4,600 pieces. This raised over $500,000, and the artist immediately donated that to Children's Heart Unit Fund. What's interesting is Noble Gallery is founded by Cardinal and Artifaction, two well-known art collectors and artists in their own right. Artifaction really stuck out to me, though, when you go down the rabbit hole. I say this because Craig's Coin Purse actually showed me the OpenSea profile, and it has an Instagram link. The Instagram link goes to SpaceX, which is really interesting because it has to be authenticated and verified by the actual account holder. But also in the bio of Artifaction, it says space enthusiast and car builder. So more on that in a little bit later. But several days after his appearance in the Noble Gallery, Lasko released a one-of-one named Free Speech, $8, on Super Rare with a betting war up to 42.69 ETH. This piece features none other than Elon Musk dressed as a priest standing next to R2-D2 and C-3PO. On November 11th, we saw a new tweet from Lascaux that said how to play four-dimensional chess in French, with a photo of the email sent to all Twitter employees from Elon Musk, yet another reference to Elon. Days later, a new post is made. This time the caption says, accept offer late night in French, with a link to Lascaux editions in OpenSea. This was 33 pieces named Lap Dance, and it sold out instantly at 0.9 ETH each. And it was actually a picture of Sam Bankman-Fried. So we think that it's a reference to the FTX situation. But on November 23rd, we got another super rare drop. This time, the serious speculation and mystery started on Twitter. It's because this piece was a spray paint can, the stencil art foreshadowing by Banksy, the reference to capitalism, all leading collectors and bystanders on Twitter to make the assumption that this must be Banksy and he's coming onto NFTs. But this 101, once again, is actually collected just like the first piece by Bud Fox, a very savvy collector, and then followed up with an edition of 22 that got shipped out to OpenSea. Now, after all these pieces are sold, again, another donation goes out to Free Arts New York City for 16 ETH. Now, December 12th comes around, and we get another super rare link. This time, we get to see the first guillotine-style piece by Lascaux. And this is the piece that a lot of people are really familiar with. But it's the guillotine style and a bunch of different figures holding bags. And a tweet goes out saying, you are the bag holder. You just don't know it yet. And the 101 piece is titled Leverage. Now, this is, again, another like a mockery of speculators and collectors, which is very Banksy-esque. But a few hours later, on December 13th, new art in 2 hours is tweeted out by Lascaux, and it says, Bitter Editions, 101 holders shipped signed canvas, stencil, and 1800s gold gilt frame auction for 3 works in New York City coming April show of 2023. So all 101 collectors are going to receive a piece, and it's framed, which is pretty cool. But December 14th, the very next day, comes around, and this is where we see the first manifold link from Lascaux. And we get an open edition for a piece called Fucked. It mints 10,648 editions, and they're all minted at 0.01 ETH. And this is the first release where I believe is the first burn mechanic where we get the opportunity to burn several pieces for another piece. This mechanic, to my knowledge, was introduced to the scene by Lascaux in a big way and held a lot of collectors engaged throughout the holidays. And I'm not going to go into every single burn mechanic that happened, but the supply obviously it started with 10,648 of the fucked. And then now there's fucked, there's trust, erect, stacked, punked, cracked, ticked, hacked, cooked, mocked, and then the certificate of control, hooked, hope, hope light, hope chaos, hope blue, hope brick, hope exposure. These are all the first season drops from Lasko himself. Now, another tweet on December 25th comes out, and it says, "Hope is the new currency. I'm grateful this Christmas evening for you all. Almost 100 CCO derivatives are made, and we like them all. Keep making art no matter what. The best part was that influencers got fucked. Who needs them?" And then another tweet comes out, and it says, "Even so, we're still doomed. I'm fucked. You're fucked. We're all fucked. But there is hope. Hope will be on display in New York City in April of 2023. This is just the beginning. You'll need to give a fuck later, but for the next 4 days, these can be redeemed." And he dropped some links to another series of manifold links. What's interesting about this piece here is that it talks about a piece being on display in New York City in April 2023. Going back to the first piece that was dropped in the Noble Gallery, it actually has a series of coordinates that have been revealed over time through the metadata. And if you correlate those points with the actual metadata, it creates a coordinates of the Sotheby's auction house in New York City. So there's speculation that hope will be on display at Sotheby's auction house in April 2023 during NFT NYC. Now, on December 30th, we see a tweet come out about a Christmas snapshot, and you're able to actually claim 5 of a piece. It says in the tweet to claim 1 per wallet. Most people claim more. And I think this is a social experiment, again, on greed, really playing into the mockery of collectors and spectators being more greedy than they are giving. January 3rd rolls around and we see a new tweet, "Burn 3 cracked for one of these." And it's talking about trash day recycling. And the piece then turns into a new piece, which is called Pranked. There's a new piece comes out, and it's called Reaped, and you can burn 1 cracked for 1 reaped. 4,600 of those end up being minted. But on January 5th, things get really interesting because we're able to get an opportunity to mint a new piece for 0.33 ETH, and it's capped with an addition of 300. This piece is called Nakamoto. Only big thing is this piece does not come out with the signature handprint at the bottom, and it's very expensive in relation to the previous pieces that had been dropped. But after everything mints out, a tweet comes out that says Nakamoto is authenticated. Free art drops for life or forever, whichever comes first starting tonight. Also need more memes and art for the walls, so please show me links. After this mints out, the signature appears, and we get the tweet that shows that we're actually going to get these art drops for life if you purchase this piece. Since Nakamoto has been dropped, holders have been rewarded with a series of drops, and Lasko has mapped out his future plans for the drops in the future. 13 more drops in the future series until 10,000 distributions are made. The remaining will be reducing supply in addition to Nakamoto airdrops. And the supply goes like this: 4,574 standard, blank advanced, 420 diamond, 300 extreme, 104 scarce, and 10 collaborations. They've consistently dropped more and more pieces. The most recent pieces that have been dropped are these pieces of archers named O'Keefe, Rembrandt, Villard, Cassatt, and Warhol, which have all been airdropped to the Nakamoto holders. So this is all that we have as far as the timeline of Lasko. There's a lot of speculation on who this artist could be. The big thing is that we do know is based on his super rare profile, he's from France. We know that we have these metadata updates on No More Royalties that shows the location of Sotheby's, which is extremely difficult to get into. So it seems as though this artist or artists are actually very well known. And the other big thing is that his first launch was into the Noble Gallery, which is a curated art gallery of a lot of big name artists. So whoever this artist is, they're a big name, a traditional artist, maybe a collective of artists. And there's a lot of speculation around who it could be and whether this is going to be such a big spectacle or not. We will find out, hopefully, April 2023 at NFT NYC. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If this gave you a lot of information about who Lasco is, please leave a comment below what you thought of the video. Give me a thumbs up and definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Ring the bells for more notifications, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.